In this material, I will tell you how we can create OSINT extension that will allow us to search currents in many Google search engines. I will use OSINT Handbook, and as you can see, we have some addresses here, like the most popular general search engines. I will use Lingoffer. Lingoffer is like an extension for Chrome. So if you go there, this is the Chrome Web Store, and the extension that will extract all of the others URLs. I press extract all links. I will use domains. So these are domains that we can use for searching. We can obviously manually as well the copy it over. So or use a scraper that will just go through it. But I will just use this one. Obviously it will just show all of the domains. And I will copy here. And now, when I'm ready, I will just go basically to the cursor and ask about creation. I will just use the agent mode. I will use the plan mode, and for the plan mode, here we can add the extension, we can add context. Remember that we can even specify some of the images here, possibility to connect to browser tab, and as well we can just paste all the links. I will use only accept this because I know it's just not the one, so this is like a good search. I want you to create a Chrome extension that will use these search engines. I need a context window when I press right mouse button, and then be able to pick any of these search engines and paste that text. Alright. So first I'll ask for a plan, it will prepare our next moves, and then we'll be able to go. So create a multi-search engine extension. Okay, that's interesting. Alright, how should the results open? I would say a new tab. I need to open it in a new tab. If no text, you say what should happen. Enter query. And prompt to enter query when we didn't select any text. So if someone just select a blank space, it will just prompt a query. Alright, I think it's now preparing, and I will install it directly from here. We see add a Chrome extension that adds. I'm using an auto model, so quality and speed recommended for most tasks. We see the essential snippets from manifest because I'm creating a Google Chrome extension. It will create a menu in background JavaScript and handle clicks with prompt fallback. Alright, so you have a 5 to-do list. So to create a manifest, implement the background service, add engine lists with readme and manual test selection. So you have a 5 tasks, and I'm going to use it now. So I'll pause the video. Now it will just build extension based on to-do list that we have prepared. Alright, as you can see, it has been created. We see the manifest JSON, so we have a list of it, and status marks, we have a manual task. So now we can load it as an unpacked version. So to do it, I will go to Chrome extension, and now I'll just go to manage extension. I will use load unpacked, OSINT searcher, and it has been added here. Alright, and now let me type it. So now it's great that it creates, we see possibility. I'll open a random news from the Hacking News here. This one is suspiciously loading very slow. Alright, maybe it was my connection. So let me find like some stuff that we can just look. So this is the Azure outage. We have a Pi project. We have 8 dependencies, and now we have search with, and we have all of the platforms that we have added. Actually, I think I have to should remove. But if I ask to Baidu, as you can see, it's search in the Chinese. Right, that's great. And there's like a ask, and it's adding appendices. That's great because we just build like extension very quickly about searching the stuff. So I think it's a great stuff. And now I don't think it will work on LinkedIn, but maybe it will link. Try to look for some dependencies. This actually is just searching for a job, but I think it's still a great idea to create maybe extension to search for a job or something like that. But as you can see, it works. Maybe I will just try another website. Maybe I will go to how ancient people saw themselves. We can try to look for some stuff like Pompeii. And now if I search with, and I will try to look for Korean, for example, never, it will just look. So that's great. And if I go again and search with Google, it will try to look for a Pompeii, and Pompeii is obviously the city in Italy. I have a Polish language here, but you see how it looks like. And then we can extend that extension. And keep that in mind, if I don't press anything and press ask, enter a search query, so it will just pop up. And if I want to search basically direct here, I can just try to type like quantum, and if I press enter, it will basically go there. So it's great. Even if we don't mark anything, we can quickly search by it. And there are obviously two possibilities. Maybe if you select like a blank space, maybe you don't want to have this visibility here, but I think it's still great because, for example, it's faster than to open a new tab. So if you're like looking for some LinkedIn, you'll be able to look faster. That's great. Okay, that's it for it. We create a simple extension. It's not complicated and it speeds up our productivity. Keep that in mind that you can even add more like databases, maybe looking for a job, looking for some marketplace, and then you can create your own database and populate that Chrome extension. And I think I will extend some of this functionality because it's a great example how we can create and speed up the process and add and create our new extension. So I just asked, can you look at the engines? I think I had a platform that is not typically search engine. I will use the green mode, and it basically detected it's LinkedIn because it's not a platform. So it recommended me to replace LinkedIn with DuckDuckGo and option and Yahoo. So now what I can do, I can even in ask mode, please remove LinkedIn and replace it with DuckDuckGo and add Yahoo. So it just probably go to the creation list. If not, we'll just switch the mode because as you can see, ask it in green mode. So it will just update the mode. All right, here's the exact edit to make a link. So this way it's still here. We see how we can add manually. So this way we can just type, and to maybe make itself familiar, I will just remove it. And obviously we can ask it to create, but we can add some manual. And if I go to my extension tab, and if I return, it will reload. I will open a new tab again. I'll open maybe this one, Electron Magazine, and I will just open the Raspberry Pi. And if I search now, there is no LinkedIn, but there is Yahoo. And there is even, so I added Yahoo and DuckDuckGo. I don't see it here. Oh, it's here. And it will search for Raspberry Pi. Very simple, and we made it ourselves. So I will just go to agent now and make a last fix for that. I don't like the one thing because if I open it up here, it's basically, it's not alphabetically. So I want you to reorder engines alphabetically. So it will basically change the order and it will make us to make it a little better. So we check the current background. Now I'm using agent, so it will apply results. But yeah, we just tried the ask, and ask will only tell us how we can add something, but it will never conduct any operation. So it's the main difference. Now if I go back and go to extension and then go again to Raspberry Pi, maybe this one, as we can see, it has been reordered alphabetically. That's great. Okay, so this is it. I might add some features in one of the next videos, but this is actually a great start because we have created a simple extension that will allow us to create fast search engine, and this is like common for OSINT tools. And keep that in mind, if you don't mark anything and you want to search for it like DuckDuckGo, like security, you have a query So this is like a simplified stuff and you do automatically search. And for the list, what I'm going to do, I will use Claude and I will use extended thinking. For free version, we have like a free per 1 week, I think, but I will use the one now. I want you to create a list of all popular search engines categorized by country, and I want you to avoid this. I will use them to create a Chrome extension that will search when we hover on a country tab. So this is my prompt, and we can, I think we don't need any connectors. We can have normal style. We can upload some file and take a screenshot, but I think this will be enough because all we need is a web search and extended thinking. It will just prepare like a model. It generated for us a list. I can copy it over. I can always download as a PDF file here or as a markdown, which is actually very good as well. But I will just copy it over and obviously have a context video. Alright, it just copied as this, so I cannot add this as an extension. I will remove all of these things. And this is I will just remove it, cut. I want you to add a folder in the context menu that will display search engines by country. Leave the main search engines as it is, but add a folder with catalogs of search engines provided below. And now I just copy it over and paste it. It's like a long prompt, so it might take a bit of time. So here we see this is just a markdown from Claude, but I think it will be able to actually create that. Alright, as you can see, it has been added. So now what I'm going to do, I'll go into extension, open it up, manage extension. I'll press the refresh button, and as soon as it's refreshed, let me go to in the website. Let me go here, and this is the Python. I press R, select, and we have by country. And as we can see, it has been added. So this way we can create our Chrome extension, and maybe let me try to type it on Swiss cows. So the query Python and search, that's great. I'll try to maybe search programming. And here I can search maybe by Poland WPPL programming, which is the query, and it looks great. It mostly aggregates the Polish website, but still. And here's like a Swiss cows, and I will try last test. So Philippines, Google, Malaysia. I'll try maybe want to find an account. We can remove like specific Google because it's still great. And I will use Czech Republic, Seznam, and it should work as it is. Right, so it's programming, and I'll be able to, and I'm able to use it in Czech Republic. I see even their map. I see even Czech Wikipedia. So that's great. It's our first project. I think it's great. We created a nice extension that allows us to search dynamically here. I think we can remove that global as well and make it alphabetically. So what I'm going to do, remove global from subtab by country and all by country, sort alphabetically. So this one will fix our issues. It's very fast. So now I'm going to do the same. I'll go to my Chrome extension programming here, and I'm going to refresh, go back to the page that we're looking for, So this is the UV. I will close the tabs on the right, and I can just try to look for virtual environments. Press right, search, and by country there is no global, and everything is alphabetically reordered.